go.
Rest up, bro. Give me rest. Give me the rest, people.
Okay. Then that's
This is Steve Harvey, and you're now watching the Don't Piss Me Off Morning Show.
Quite frankly, this is the best morning show I have ever heard. Let's make YouTube great again.
Welcome to the DPMO Morning Show, the Don't Piss Me Off Morning Show with some of my grateful and gracious hosts. We got my dog Black_TV who won't be with us today, and we got the Miss Gorgeous Kelly Corinne. Okay, and today very special guest VSOP, some shit like that. We got my dog DJ Hamp in the building, the mighty risk taker, and we got Mr. Izzy Bands. If you need to borrow some money, hit his cash app, or you can follow him on IG at The Real Spill with Mills. He got the money that you need, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. Yeah, I'm starting out wrong. My camera done died. Hello.
That's what you get, man, for being in people's bank accounts. That's how rumors get started, by the way, just for the record.
You got it, bro.
the IRS gonna be coming, gonna be knocking. What's going on, everybody in the chat? He's done lost his manners. What's going on, Paco the Great, DD, Zoomer? Okay, you got spaces. Okay, you backing up. You back 2K.
Okay, all right, I'm back up. So let me shout y'all out. Y'all come on in here and hit that like button on your way. Good morning to Miss Shan. Good morning, Miss Tisha, Miss Adrian, my dog Spaces, Quita, my boy D-Boy. Y'all come on in here. Make sure you share this to y'all group chats if they need that little spark in the morning. So let's go ahead and get today started off right with the quote of the day that I forgot to send Kels.
No worries.
So that's on me. Cause we were talking in the back of the lobby about some interesting stuff. And I can't believe some of this stuff these guys were saying, bro. Like, oh my God. But it's an easy quote today. It's the quote of the day is the obstacle is the way. Okay.
Okay.
Let that sink in. The obstacle is the way. Y'all want to take a stab at what that could mean?
Anything that's easy ain't worth having.
Okay.
A lot of time the shit look like Candyland and not Monopoly.
Okay.
But when you go through the fire and you come out, that's when you come, you know what I mean? You come out for the better, I would say, based on the difficulty.
Absolutely. Is
Yo, to add on to what Hamp said, I think that too many times people are afraid of the journey. But the obstacles, when you go through obstacles, when you go through challenges, when you overcome them, you become a better person on the journey. And absolutely. I think that people don't understand being forged by the fire.
Okay. Kels?
I
did not know what this meant at all. So I will go with what the fellas had said.
Yeah, I mean, women y'all not presented with a lot of obstacles, but do you want to have a baby or not? So I get it. But
praise the Lord for that.
they hit it on the head in a way though, Kels. So you still right. The obstacle is the way. The hard part, doing the hard work, the path with more resistance is always the way you want to go. It is absolutely the only way you should go because you're going to learn from it, you're going to grow from it, and it's going to make you a better person. So that's the quote of the day today. The obstacle is the way. All right. So we finna go ahead and get into it's just a little slight icebreaker. It ain't much that we got going on, and then Kel's gonna hit us with the tops because boy, I was lacking today. I ain't gonna hold you, I was lacking. So let's get into it right here, and it go a little bit something like this: male birth control passes its first human safety trials, marking a historical breakthrough. And what I want to get the temperature was: are y'all women afraid? Are women afraid that now men have their own birth control and y'all won't be able to trap niggas no more? And now we got autonomy over our body. Is that something that y'all fear now?
I doubt that seriously. I seriously doubt that.
You don't doubt that?
I don't know what a woman would be afraid of if a man if these men want to use birth control, first of all, I always say this: wait until you're married. I think people should wait until they're married to have sex, but people don't do that. So this is another form. This is good for these men that don't want to wait until they're married, that are engaging in intercourse. Now they don't have to worry, like you said, about a woman trapping them. And these women that are, I honestly, I don't think men will really, I think men are going to be men, and I don't think that they are going to do what they're supposed to do. If it's a pill that they have to take every day, I think they're going to be irresponsible. I think the responsible people already move accordingly. And I think when this comes on the market or whatever, I think the irresponsible men are still not going to take this, and they are still going to get women pregnant that they don't want to get pregnant, and the whole that's what I think.
So it'll be okay at this point here. The only babies that'll be reproducing in the United States for sure will be those of irresponsible men. Oh shit! So let's say you get pregnant.
I agree with that.
Let's say you get pregnant by a nigga who didn't take the pill. Do you have this baby?
I don't believe in killing children, but I'm sure these women will still be killing these babies. I mean, aborting, whatever.
What you thinking about it, Hal? This crazy because now y'all know the nigga degenerate.
I'm gonna tell. So male birth control, yeah, I agree to an extent that depending on what mechanism. If it's an injection, niggas is getting that shit. For me, niggas is already opting to get a vasectomy just to prevent kids. You know what I mean? So if it's in some type of injection, I think that the trapping is gonna be at an all-time low for sure. They really need that shit in Jamaica. You saw that? 60%. Yeah. They got 60%. What's it called? Paternal fraud.
Yeah, it's so bad.
Wow.
No, it's so bad out there. They won't make it mandatory because of what it might do to the society out there.
It's
what
done.
Do you mean? Wait. What do you mean they won't make what mandatory?
The DNA testing at birth, because they said like the society will collapse if people found out that this wasn't their baby and the rate that it was happening at. Yeah. Like they legitimately scared for the whole society. It'll just collapse.
That is some BS.
The ill shit this also points out 2K is how much women hate condoms.
Oh shit!
Know what I mean? Because all we niggas don't care about no disease. Everybody only care about if she could get pregnant or not.
Yeah.
The clarifying question is, are you on birth control? Are you willing to take a plan B? Have you been snipped? Niggas ain't asking when the last time you've been tested if we keep it tall.
Hey, to stand up for the women on this, I hate condoms too, bro. Like you ever used a condom? Whole room smell like AutoZone, bro. Like that shit is not the move, my guy.
Yo, 2K, I told him after minute 46, the condom come off anyway.
Minute 46.
Hey, if you fuck for 46 minutes, dog, you got it, dog.
That be the Hennessy. You know how the Hennessy, do you?
Yeah. To me, going raw is loud, bro. We definitely condoms. Yeah, this is what we tend to forget.
Wait, are we gonna skip past it? You just said me going raw is law. Are we just gonna act like you didn't just say that?
Raw is law.
Wild stuff.
Raw is law, bro. I use the condom limited times in my life. I probably can count on both of my hands how many times I use the condom. No, listen, y'all looking at me. See, this one y'all get to chastising me for the wrong stuff. Condoms are new to society.
He being honest.
Condoms are new to society. Condom is a relatively new concept. Like condoms was never made to have me. Sex was never made to have
condoms. bro. Condoms been around since you've been out. Since you've been out, condoms been out too. You came out on condoms the same time. Y'all came out the same time, bro.
It was the direct show.
30 years. How old is civilization? Come on now, we got how old is civilization, bro?
That's a fact, bro.
Condoms, sex was not meant to have condoms in it, bro.
Bro,
That's why the women pH balance be fucked up. Cause nigga, you putting all this latex and stuff in them, bro.
That shit do stink. I ain't gonna hold you. You ever smell your hands after you put that shit on? You be like,
yeah, you ever ate a chick out after you gave her some condom pipe?
Absolutely not.
Shit burn follicles in your nose, bro.
Why are you doing that? You should stop immediately, bro. You should stop immediately.
In 2K, right? So this part too. This is the rule. Keep it tall, right? If she good, we good.
We good. Come on, bro. We gonna have a breakthrough today, cuz.
Yo, 2K, I'm telling you, if she good, I used to be in a room in college, right? You know what I mean? My shorty come in the room. I'm quiet as a church mouse because she just came from the infirmary. I'm acting like I'm playing games. I'm losing and shit. She say, you want to go to the calf? You goddamn right, nigga. It's like a weight lifted off my shoulder. You know what I mean?
You can feel it. That's stress. Bro, we don't talk about that enough in society. The stress of I call it a pop quiz, STD test. When it ain't instant like it used to be. We used to have to wait 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Remember, 2 weeks. And you pray you don't get that damn call before the 2 weeks.
Nigga, your life is in the balance.
Yo,
you start praying. You start going to church, to the mosque, wherever you go. You start praying. You be on your knees. You be like, God, I promise you, if you let me get through this, I'll never get no coochie again wrong. I promise you, God. Right after that 2 weeks is over.
Keep it tall. Last time I took an STI test, I got an 85 on that motherfucker.
85. You like you had a little medium, my boy. Cool though.
Pass, man.
Damn,
that's some scary shit. I ain't gonna lie though. That's some scary shit when you be waiting.
Yeah, them 2 weeks was hell, and now like I came up on the part where they'll tell you if you ain't heard from us in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. You good, yeah. That's what you good.
So I'm like, you sitting by the phone, like we ain't have cell phones. I'm waiting at the house to make sure they don't call. Like, did anybody call me? Did you miss a call? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see what's up.
Yeah.
But I never forget one time, man. I get a knock at the door. Phone was off.
Oh shit!
This ain't good. This ain't good.
Hey yo, how about if you got homies that play too much? I got niggas that play too much. Sir, they know your whole shit. They be like, yo, sir, are you such and such and such and such? You're Mr. Izzy Bands. Weren't you with this girl Felicia from such and such and such and such? We're regretful to inform you that Felicia has given you. I had some homies play like that. I said, yo,
that's
fam,
not funny.
I said, yo, fam, if you ever play on my phone like that, I love you, but I will delete you in your sleep. Like, don't play with me, bro.
See, you just know the law. See, I knew all about HIPAA, nigga. I knew all about HIPAA. They couldn't release no information over the phone.
Yeah, I wasn't hip to HIPAA. This was a while ago. You know how your homies cut. They caught me sleeping.
Those are terrible friends.
Of course they are.
They'll knock at the door because I don't know how they do it now. I ain't got burnt in a long time. So
oh shit.
when a woman do get burnt, they can put the names of the people who they slept with on a list, and the health department contacts them. And so by me not having a phone, they pull up to the crib with the big health department van. So like the whole neighborhood and seeing the folks come to my door, and this van had been in the neighborhood before, so you know why they there. So they'll come up. Hey, we need you to come down here to we'll go get I'm like, damn, for real. And so like that shit, it used to be it'd be the wild west. I
thank God I ain't never been burned. I ain't never got burnt before.
It's not as bad as they say it is, bro. Like,
I don't want to find out. I'm gonna take your word for it. I promise you, I'm gonna take your word for it.
I'm gonna tell you this: it didn't burn. It was stinging. It was a sting sensation. It didn't burn, bro.
Yo, that's the same shit. Who wants to be stinging?
Like,
stinging, burning, itching, scratching. Like, what are you talking about, bro? It
didn't burn, bro. It's a lot of misconceptions about it, bro. But wait.
I got it. Are you advocating for holding your joint? Like, are you advocating for this?
Your John will talk to you, like. my shit had little tears coming out. I don't know what the fuck going on. Like a little discharge. You gonna know.
Oh shit.
You don't know, cuz. But yeah, shout out to the STD guy. But yeah, I got my chart. It's already expunged. So that was the old me. That was the
You
old
born
me.
again. You born again.
I'm born again. Just like your grandma at the church. I'm born again, right?
Oh shit. That's
All right.
hilarious.
Kids, you can go and take us into the first one, my G.
Okay, so I saw this on the Neighborhood Talk. Now, I don't like the Neighborhood Talk. I think it's a radical leftist blogger page.
God.
It is. It's ran by. It doesn't matter who it's ran by. It's a radical leftist page, and they are promoting propaganda. And I'm showing you this. I'm showing you guys this. Well, not you guys, but chat, so you spot the propaganda. Okay, I'm gonna play the video.
To her workers, like whispering and stuff about us. So we went in there and right away, the people were just like rude. Like they gave us our menus, didn't even tell us Happy Easter when they were telling everybody else Happy Easter. And the whole time she was just looking at us, giving us dirty looks and talking to her workers, like whispering and stuff about us. So I definitely will never go back there.
This case is not a surprise. It's just a sign of the times and what's happening, and that's super frustrating and a little scary.
Jerica is pretty easygoing. She's very easy to feel comfortable around, kind to people. When she told me what happened, I felt enraged. It was cruel and humiliating.
So our client Jerica, she was at Buffalo Wild Wings with her friend, and they were just enjoying dinner. And Jerica had to use the bathroom, so she went to use the women's room, as she always does. And her waitress came in, banged on the stall door, accused her of being a man or a boy in the women's room, forced her out of the stall, and eventually made her unzip her hoodie to show that she has breasts. She was wearing a shirt, but that she wasn't allowed to leave the bathroom until that happened. It's really upsetting. It should never happen to anyone. Our client's only 18 years old. She's still in high school.
This wasn't the first time something like this happened, but this is like the worst time. Because other people, like, they just say, like, this is a girl's restroom, and they just go on about their day. But this one, like, she kept it going. She was, like, mad screaming. Like, she made me feel, like, very uncomfortable. Like, now, like, after that, like, I just don't like going in public bathrooms. Like, I just hold it in. And now, like, I just think, like, oh, I'm going to get harassed. I'm going to keep getting harassed like this.
Okay, so basically, this young girl goes to Buffalo Wild Wings. She says she went in there. The staff was not pleasant to her. They didn't greet her. They didn't say happy. I guess it was a Happy Easter or something. And she goes to the ladies' restroom, and the server goes in and makes her prove that she's a woman. Now, here's why I say this is fake news. Okay, she's clearly a girl. She's clearly a friggin' girl. This page, this is my opinion, they want people to say, oh no, this is horrible, this isn't right, and back down, because Trump's in office right now, and we have zero tolerance for biological men using the ladies' restroom. So this page, the person that runs this page is a homosexual man, radical leftist, and I like gay people. I love the gays, but he's a part of that community, and he's a leftist, and he's putting this propaganda out so people can back down from keeping men out the restrooms. That's clearly a girl, okay? You sound like a girl, you look like a girl. No one's confusing you with a man, okay? And this is what I think. If the server did go in the bathroom and said, pull down your zipper, I think she was flirting with you, young lady. I think it's fake news. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think this is legit? Do you think she really passed as a transgender? You think anybody thinks that this little girl is a transgender? I have a question. I think I have a better question.
She looked like a girl. She looked like a. Go ahead, okay. My fault.
No, I'm with you. Like, I know she comes to the man, but I'll pipe me not no more. But that
if she was of age.
Yeah.
He's 18.
Oh, 18. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You cross street. I don't know. That looked like a girl. Yes. Everything about her looked like a girl. And it's the fact that Another woman made her show her titties. Like, what type of peer pressure was she putting on her?
Flirting. She was flirting.
Where are they, Kelly?
Minnesota. I don't know the part of Minnesota, but I know it was Minnesota.
And there's no comment from Buffalo Wild Wings on this?
No.
She chased her in the bathroom to say unzip your shirt or else.
She said she was accosting her.
What the fuck?
As she is a
Was the waitress one of the girls from American Gladiator? How did she like
what I'm saying?
Would you just brush past the fucking, like that don't even make sense?
Let me pull it back up. Let me see. Maybe it was more to it.
I guess I'm in the minority though.
She should be able to use the bathroom.
Hold on, time out.
Hold on, kids.
Why y'all got me in between these two people like they arguing over me? Like, why when I go down, my head is in between them like they arguing over me? What did I do to them? What did I do to them? No, but first of all, I think I'm in minority because she do look like a little dude to me. I would have thought she's a little dude. And the people that's advocating for her, some of them look like little dudes too. So I don't know. I'm confused. So I'm a little confused. She look like a little dude. She do. She look like my mother, brother, or something like that. She look like my sister, uncle. Like, come on, man. She look a little non-binary. I don't know what I'm looking at for sure. I was confused. I was confused. I'm not gonna lie.
She look like a pretty ass little girl, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Shit. She looked like a little Puerto Rican boy.
That was her opportunity, though. That was her opportunity to be a stud in real time.
Look, she looked like a little Puerto Rican boy. That looked like Manuel, man. Stop playing, man. I know a nigga that look just like that, yo. I know a nigga named Manuel that look just like that, yo.
When it come to studs, bro, like it's an energy that you can't hide, bro. As a man, I know I'm looking at a woman, bro.
Period.
I don't give a fuck what you doing or how baggy your pants is or how low your haircut. There's an energy that you just can't get past me that always make me look at you like a woman.
Look, I'm not alone. At least I'm not alone. Shout out to Renee. Shout out to Niche. They said they definitely looks. It's a look. Like shout out to Cali Bev. Y'all feel me? Because I'll be honest. When I looked at it, I was like, oh well, they shouldn't have did that. But I understand.
See, they were looking at her with the same eyes the waiter was looking at her, and it's crazy that women don't know women.
Yeah.
I don't believe the story because we do. We do. That's why I don't believe this story. That's why I think
the story's fake. Yeah. Kelly, you saying what we saying. Like, you know that's fake. A girl.
Yeah, you knew she was a girl.
Nah, you know, people do get tricked nowadays, Ham. Come on, man. There be some people that you can't tell, bro. Come on, man.
But that's just a little girl who's a tomboy. Like, you can see that with her. I catch a drift is definitely, but just looking at her, put them in the bathroom. They did that shit on purpose. They trying to create a narrative. And did you see the lawyer?
Yeah, the lawyer looked like a little dude. That's what I said. The lawyer looked like a dude. That's what I said. They all look like that.
But you still knew you still could tell that lawyer is not a man. It's not a biological man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
It furthers the agenda that you was talking about, Kelly, right? Like it's too schematic, right? You know what I mean? The lawyer, then her, then they got the music. They could have put fucking some Tinkerbell music and it would have changed how we look at this shit.
Yeah,
right. Like some dunce cat music. Like you remember what's that show? I don't know, whatever show it is. Larry Davis show. They put that music behind there.
Yeah,
it's a totally different vibration. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So nah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I look. Let's see what the poll says. Okay. Oh, y'all still rolling in. Hold on.
I'm telling you right now, cuz
she looked like a girl. She like lesbians are not getting some lesbians. I could see you not being sure. That's a little girl. Okay, so we got does she look like a trans woman? 57% say no, 42% say yes. We got 33 votes.
I'm telling you, I know a nigga named Manuel that looked just like
Manuel.
that. Manuel, I promise. I ain't lying. I'm telling you, Manuel. That nigga looked just like that, son. Manuel. Everything. Okay. She need to put a bow in her hair or something.
I don't know. I think if whatever happened, that girl was flirting with her. the waitress if something even did happen. I don't know.
That's a lawsuit waiting for somewhere to happen. You know, ain't nobody
Could be.
I don't know. In the damn bathroom. That shit crazy. I'm with y'all. I think it is fake news, a fake story, but still, like, I could see why someone would think she was a little boy, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Get your grown ass out that woman's bathroom.
Okay, I got another topic. Y'all give me a second. Let me see. Oh, okay. I do have it up. So old girl is at it again. What's the girl name?
God.
Ari Lennox. Ari Lennox is at it again. She's in the news again. We talked about Ari Lennox on our show. I don't know if y'all talked about Ari Lennox on y'all shows about what she said about the show Martin. Did y'all speak on that on y'all shows?
Okay. I never covered it.
Okay. So basically with Martin, she was saying Martin, his jokes to Pam was too mean. She didn't like it. It was colorist or whatever. And she in the news for talking about Bernie Mac. So she's saying Bernie Mac, his jokes were offensive. Now, I didn't listen to this prior to the show. I had a busy morning. So we're going to react to this together. Do I have it up? Is it up on the screen?
Yeah, it's up.
Okay.
Yeah, you good.
Sorry, y'all. I got so many windows open.
I like to talk, y'all, and I like to think. Hell, I just watched the Bernie Mac stand-up a few years back, and I understand why he is a legend that he is, but I also couldn't help but to feel uncomfortable about some of his jokes, too. I like to talk.
Okay, so are brown-skinned, dark-skinned women too sensitive?
Can I just say, I hate the world right now. Like, yo, what the freak, yo? You can't, yo, when you try to edit, when you try to daggone, the word with a C, God daggone, just control the narrative of a comedian. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to police comedians and they tell jokes. That's what we laugh at. We laugh at ourselves. We laugh at pain. We laugh at tragedy because they put it in a way that we can relate and it's freaking funny. Like at the end of the day, the man done passed on. Let him rest in peace. It's just some bullshit. Like, I'm sick of it. Like, I have had fatigue from trying to be edited and censored and can't even say what you think anymore in America. That shit is weird.
I ain't gonna hold you.
And I was joking to the ladies. I was joking about the brown skin, dark skin thing. I was joking.
I ain't gonna hold you. Like, listen, I despised her in that Martin argument because that was fun banter. That was back and forth. Bernie got some offensive ass shit though. I ain't gonna hold you. Like
what?
But like just listening through the years, like this shit, it kind of wasn't funny, bro. Like this nigga, like even back then, like I got dark humor. Bernie was just getting some shit off.
Yo, you hilarious, but Bernie Mac is freaking funny as hell. I don't know what you're talking about. Bernie Mac was a legend.
Bernie funny as hell, but I'm telling you, he was just squeezing some trauma and some of that shit, dog. Like
I never found him offensive. I think that Tony Hinchcliffe.
Y'all never found Bernie offensive?
Never.
No, never.
Yo, we from the. I'm 39, so we from the 90s, bro. Like, y'all ever seen that commercial? Is gay to smoke? You ever seen that?
No, let's pull this up right now.
No, I've never seen that.
Real shit, bro.
I have to pull this
hilarious.
up right
We
now.
grew up with cigarette vending machines. Like, we crying over some shit. And then you start to tarnish people's legacy and image when you put this out there because Ari's audience don't know nothing but what she tell them.
Now, I'm with you on that. Now, in retrospect, what she doing now can only hurt him.
Yeah.
And that's just the retrospect. I'm not saying that Bernie wasn't funny. I'm just saying, like, Bernie had some shit in some of his jokes, bro. Where he
I found it. Hold on. We have to pull this up right this second.
Corey Holcomb.
That's one of my favorite comedians.
Patrice O'Neal, nigga.
Patrice.
Rest in peace.
Okay, hold on.
You gotta turn on the value.
Oh shit. Because they're sharing cigarettes in the men's bathroom.
Hold on.
Or are they gay? It's okay to smoke.
Oh
Yo.
shit.
Are they
Oh shit.
or are they gay?
Yo.
It's okay to smoke.
Thank
Yo,
you,
that's
DJ
crazy.
Ham.
That's
Thank you.
crazy.
Thank you for this gym.
Yo, real shit. Hey,
That's
hey,
crazy.
They
Yo,
never
this
had
is-
that down south.
We didn't have that over here.
Yo.
I never seen that. I must have been down south too.
real
bro.
shit. Yo, this what I'm yo, bro. It's this the one thing about the culture. Like everybody got merit, especially if they got a certain amount of subscribers or followers. You know what I mean? But there's shit that is gay. Ballet is gay. Ain't no way around it.
Ballet?
Yes, it's
Like-
hey. I like going to watch Evan Ellie and all them. Right, my wife like that shit. Don't mean it ain't gay. It's cool though.
Wait, so dancing on your tiptoes is gay.
Yeah.
You just said that don't sound that way.
Well, you know what?
That don't sound.
Alvin Ailey was a homosexual. Alvin Ailey
Of course he was.
he was gay.
Yeah, man. Like, you know.
Anytime you walk around in a leotard and a tutu as a grown ass man, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Bro, it's regular shit. And because we used to use that term colloquially, but now everything's so sensitive, right?
Right.
Like, yo, if a nigga could do a split, that's some gay shit, my nigga. But you flexible, I guess. Like, you know.
And historically,
I don't
gay
like
people
flexible
were
niggas
very
around
good
me.
at art.
See what I mean? 2K, we can see you behind your glasses. You know that, right?
Yeah. I don't like super flexible men around me, bro. Like, yo.
Okay, so listen, bro. If
This is
a nigga
space, bro.
dancing- okay, so what makes ballet gay? Is it the outfit?
Outfit is crazy. Go ahead, talk your shit.
Oh no, I'm asking because hey, Chris Brown do a lot of these ballet moves because we just
No, he doesn't.
That's one of y'all favorite niggas.
He does not do ballet moves.
Chris be
can
doing
hear you,
splits.
Hamper.
He
We
be
Okay.
he be doing splits. This nigga be flipping backwards, flipping frontwards,
That's
moonwalking.
not ballet though. Come on, 2K. Yo, if you
That's what
flipping,
I'm asking. What's gay about it? Like, is it the
I'm gonna
outfit?
let that's Hamp's thing. I'm gonna let Hamp handle that. But, you know what I'm
like
saying?
what's gay about?
Let me
that-
ask, okay, all right. Let's take this walk together.
Okay,
Can somebody get you to wear a leotard? Let me know.
never. So that's the outfit, right? The leotard.
Yes.
Now.
Tights. They were tights.
All right,
too.
2K, let's do this because I want us to both get in trouble. For me,
I'm seeing. That's why I tried to slide out the way.
2K started it.
I
Fuck
understand
it.
that nigga Hamp
Come
said
on,
this.
let's have a conversation.
2K, do this. See, don't do it. No, see, put them down. There you go. All right. Oof. It's a 5-second rule, my nigga. Don't 2K, you going too far with this.
Oh, shit, man. Oh, he got that. 2K took that.
Okay. Now watch this.
Don't bust out those
You
splits,
see this right here?
Uh-huh.
Now I'm gonna move my hand.
Don't do no split, man. Come on.
That is.
That's
Don't
the
all the
C-walk.
gangster niggas
That's
do
the
that?
C-walk. That's C-walk. You C-walking, man. You almost.
Yo.
It's
So
almost.
is this game? Come on, bro. Y'all got the biggest score.
Nah, because 2K, look, 2K, first off, you a legend, first and foremost. Second off, 2K, if I shake your hand, right?
Yeah.
So let's say I shake your hand, 2K was popping,
You
right?
better not.
Or 2K was popping. Handshake, right?
Yeah.
But this right here,
Yo, I
you shaking
hate
my
a nigga-
hand?
Yo, if a
But
nigga,
this
I
right
hate-
here,
Yo, here, you ever somebody a man give you the soggy? Yo, you ever a man give you the soggy handshake? Like,
Look at
that's
this
shit. Like,
but
nigga.
this how you know what I mean? See, so it's a difference for me. Like,
yeah, I get it. It's the embrace. I get it. But
Yeah.
I do know certain men who will come to you like this, and they don't even interlock on the palms.
I hate that shit.
They hear.
I
Yeah.
hate that shit. Don't
I
finger,
hate
don't
that
finger
shit
touch.
too.
Don't finger touch. Me,
I hate
man.
that too, bro. But you got a point. You got a point.
Hold on.
Don't touch my fingers.
Don't touch my face.
Don't touch my face.
Y'all remember this?
Well, don't just stand there, Elliot.
Inside every one of us is a special talent waiting to come out.
The trick is finding it.
We love to boogie. We love to
Y'all
boogie.
this movie, Billy Elliot.
We love to boogie.
Why don't you join in?
Saturday night.
And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4.
Kels, don't nobody got none of your childhood memories. Bro, Kels, what the fuck is this?
Billy Elliot. It was a movie back in the day, and he was a boxer. And he saw the ballet, and he got into ballet, and he was like holding his own. And Billy
Kels,
Elliot was not.
nobody watched this shit.
Only her.
We're gonna take a poll.
Nobody
but you.
She on her own. She on her own. It's all
Bro,
good.
you should have heard Kels' cartoon list, bro.
What's wrong with
What
my
was
cartoon
it?
list?
Wait.
Insane.
What age group is she in? First of all, what
I
age
am in my 30s.
She with us?
Early or
Mid.
Okay, mid. Okay. Okay. I know it's not polite to ask a lady her age, but
It's okay.
we family now. So
I'm in my mid 30s, and I used to watch.
Give us top five. Top five.
My favorite cartoon of all time was Jim, Gem, because I thought she was Barbie. It was Jim and the Holograms. Y'all not gonna know because it was a girl cartoon, and she looked like Barbie. That was my favorite. And then I did watch X-Men a little bit.
She trying to bring some normativity.
I will tell you, on Saturday, I used to watch a show called Bump in the Night, and it was a claymation show.
Ooh.
I watched that. No one knows what it is. It only had one season, one or two seasons, but it was called Bump in the Night. And I watched Eureka's Castle.
Yo, Kel, we good.
Yes, yeah.
The only thing we knew was X-Men. Like, I'm like, what?
Okay.
And look,
ruin my morning, man.
I watched Rugrats.
Don't try to. It's too late.
She's trying to bring it back down to earth. Kels, a highlight of her childhood was her parents let her have a TV in her room, and that's what she chose to watch.
I watched everything. I watched Pimps Up, Hoes Down. I watched Hookers on the Point.
Damn.
You know, I watched.
Now she's trying to get back. It's too late.
She's trying to get back to the coach.
She's trying to get some street cred.
No, I'm gonna just tell you this: you're gonna have one less Facebook friend when we get off this. I'll tell you that now. So you hit me on Instagram, Facebook, you will be blocked.
You done. You don't want to be associated with none of that shit.
Yeah, Instagram we good, but Facebook, nah, bro.
Nah.
Yes, Jim had a band. It was Jim and the Holograms.
Man,
it was a girl. Hold on, because y'all got to see what Jim was.
How did she go from
they
Jim
made
a
whole.
Wait.
They made a whole
TV
movie.
time out. How do you go for Jim and the Holograms to Pimps Up, Hoes Down? I'm just curious.
Because my parents had cable, and I used to watch a lot of documentaries. I loved HBO, so I would watch this. This was like middle school, you know. So they would come on, and I think maybe I was fascinated with these hoes giving all their money to these pimps, and I just couldn't understand it because I'm like, I don't get this. And I'll never forget it. One of the hoes, she didn't have a pimp, and she says, "If I'm sucking all of the DICK, I'm keeping all of the money." And I said, "Well, that makes sense to me." I don't understand these.
Her career didn't last very long.
I promise you it did. She was not on the script as a renegade. Not
for long.
Especially not Hunt's Point.
Not for long.
Oh yeah, Hunt's Point was where the documentaries were.
Yeah, we know.
Yes. Yep. I watched them all.
She had one shortly thereafter, or she was no longer with us for sure.
Yeah.
She was a renegade. But then they also had a female pimp, and she only had one.
There's no such thing.
I saw the documentary.
That's called the best friend. That's called the best friend.
She was at the ball. She went to the players' ball, the lesbian, and she had one hoe. And the one hoe had left this other pimp, and they were getting into it at the players' ball. I remember it like it was yesterday because I watched them all. I watched American Pimp. I watched those. I watched what was another? Taxi Cab Confessions. I watched a lot of TV.
I got real friends of the ism who I can call right now. And he will tell you right off the bat, there is no such thing as a woman pimp.
Oh, I'm going to have to pull up. I hope I find a clip because there was one and her name, what was it? Jasmine. Jasmine was her name.
Her name was a liar.
No, she was I don't know. She had some hoes.
They already
She said she had one hoe. Wait,
no.
There
There was two. There was a lesbian. There was a lesbian that had hoes, and then there was another girl named Jasmine, and Jasmine was on the documentary.
Maybe a part of a conglomerate, though.
Jasmine was a pimp, and Jasmine said, you know, she became a renegade because the pimps would beat her, and she saw the pimp turn on his bottom bitch. They were in the car and they went to pick her up from jail, and the bottom bitch, that's the main hoe. Okay, that's the main hoe that gets to ride in the front seat of the pimp's car. Well, they went to go pick Jasmine up.
She's schooling us. She's schooling us to the game.
Hey, that's what it was.
See, a bottom hoe, a bottom bitch is the one. She gets to sit in the front. Like
that's what the girl said. She got to sit in the front seat, and she beat the stew. The pimp beat the stew out the bottom bitch, and she left. I'm gonna try to find that clip, but that's
Kelly,
what happened.
So Kel think we green is
right.
I didn't say y'all was green.
You implied it, Kelly.
I'm not implying anything. I'm just telling you. I don't know if you watched the documentary or not.
Okay, she explained it to us like we didn't know what
we have viewers.
She rides in the front. You see, she's the special girl that gets to
have
ride in the front.
viewers.
The other bitch ride in the back.
Nasty work.
I have to explain for our viewers too. Our viewers, you know, we have watchers. And I remember the first time I saw some real pimping, I was in college. I'll never forget it. I went to Howard University and I was riding down. It was late, and I was in a car with my car with one of my friends. And I turned around and it was this pimp, and he was yelling at this hoe, and he was yelling at her. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I didn't even know it was a pimp and a hoe, you know, because it was two broads. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. And she was giving the guy, I think it was like a Wendy's or something, and he smacked it on the ground so hard. And he I don't know what he said, something, bitch, smacked it on the ground so hard. And I said, I remember my documentaries from when I was in middle school. I think this is a pimp. And I think he's pimping these girls right here. Because I'll never, it was shocking to see. Because he yelled at her. She was giving him some food. He smacked it on the ground and he yelled at her so mean.
It takes you to talk to a real pimp I hate the marketing of how society fed us to what a pimp was.
Mm-hmm. Do tell.
Society leads us to thinking that a man being a pimp is a horrible thing. He's a horrible person. He's a disgrace to society. And that's just not what it is. Because pimping happen every day, just in reverse. Okay? Example. When let's say you got a wife or a girlfriend, fiance. She wake your ass up. Hey, it's time for you to go to work. You then get out the bed and you go to work. 8-hour shift. You get your check and then you bring it back home. The money is given to the woman. She allotted to where it's supposed to go, to the bills, to the kids, to the food that y'all need. And that's what it is. That's the same thing that pimps do. But when it's the other way around, it's a problem. Because she out here selling coochie, she bring the money back to daddy. Daddy then allot the funds on where they supposed to go, and then that's what it is. It's the same thing. They in a relationship. Like it just took me to talk to my partner to understand that he's in a relationship with all of his hoes, just like you in a relationship with your girl.
I found it. It wasn't Jasmine. It was Brandy. Excuse me. Yes, pardon me. Here it is. I hope they don't get us on this video.
Do my job and pay you.
Might be all right.
So he got pissed off and he punched her in the eye right on the track. So he was like, Brandy, get in. He was like, Brandy, get in the cab. I was like, all right. I got in the cab. When we drove like 10 blocks and they was in the cab behind me, he was beating her ass. He was punch her in her face, hitting her in the head with the 40-ounce bottle of beer. He was hitting her in the head with it. Luckily, it didn't crack on her head. He was just beating her really bad. And so I was like, oh, shit, I can't believe how he's beating her. And she was saying that she was 2 weeks pregnant. And I didn't believe it because when you're 2 weeks pregnant, you can't really tell just because you haven't seen your menstruation. You know, so I was...
Her what? Wait, her what?
He's beating on her, and she's pregnant.
Menstruation.
Her administration was off. Her administration was off.
Y'all know what she meant.
She the education right there.
So We went home and I was mad. At first I was feeling sorry for her, but then I got madder because she was screaming on me on the track. That's messing up my reputation, making me look like a poo-putt bitch. So I was like, well, I have to save face. Even though I feel sorry for her for how he's beating her ass, I have to save face because this is where I work at every night, besides when I travel. So I was like, well, damn, how am I going to get this bitch back? I don't want to hit her in the stomach and make her lose the baby because then I feel guilty about that. So I was like, fuck it. I'm going to do it. We got in the house. I just took off my shoes, took off my G-string and put on my jogging pants and my sneakers. And I just punched her in her face. She went to run upstairs to get the knife. I grabbed her by her neck and threw her off the banister and picked up the vase and hit her right on the stomach with it. And she just started bleeding. And I walked out the house and her man was like, Brandy, why you do that? Brandy, why the fuck did you do that? I was like, kiss my ass, you black motherfucker. Both of you bitches, poo-putt motherfuckers, can stay together. I don't need none of you motherfuckers. Fuck the both of y'all. And I walked out. Bam, and slammed the door.
And Brandy became a renegade since then. Ever since then.
Brandy, you ain't heard from Brandy in 30 years.
I don't know. I hope she's doing all right.
Brandy's on an episode of Cold Cases right now.
Yeah, she missing it.
I hope she's doing all right.
She done damaged the P's property and deleted the baby and done walked out the stable. Brandy ain't with us.
No, she didn't. She didn't hit her in the stomach. Brandy's not a monster.
No, she did.
She didn't hit her in the stomach.
She hit her with the vase
after she threw off the banister.
Well, she hit her with the vase. She didn't want to hurt the baby.
You think that she hurt the baby after she threw off the banister and hit her with the vase in the stomach?
She's fine.
She said she started bleeding.
Well, she shouldn't have hit Brandy. She shouldn't have hit her. She started it.
Hey, she listen.
You know Brandy?
No, I don't. No, remember, I was a child. I was like middle school.
Brandy somewhere. I hate to say it. Brandy somewhere pushing up daisies.
Yeah,
I hope not. I hope.
You know, Brandy. You know, Brandy.
I hope she found the Lord.
That's that life.
She found Jesus.
I couldn't even.
She found Jesus, all right.
Yeah.
She
unintended for sure.
Let me drop this next one in here.
Okay.
So all right, so I always say that my first toxic relationship was with my mama. And I don't know why I'm saying that now, but I just want y'all to know that. So let's play this video. Let's get y'all thoughts on this.
Now, it doesn't matter what you do, it's wrong. Like, if I'm kind and soft to my kids, then I'm going to raise a son who is not going to be masculine. And if I'm hard on him and I scream, then I'm creating trauma. There's no way for men in this world, it seems like, to exist without offending someone. And it just seems like that's becoming a trend where now more men is be like, you know what? I ain't going to say or do nothing. And then women be like, well, the men ain't men. It's like, how do you want me to men when you're taking away my power to do anything? I had a conversation. This is a true conversation with a bunch of women who were single. And they were just like, DeVal, do you think you as a husband should be able to control where Kadeen goes? And I was just like, I don't think I should control, but I would like to know where she's going because I'm responsible for protecting her. And they were just like, well, you don't have to know where she's going to protect her. And I said, wait a minute, it's my job to protect you and you don't feel like you should tell me what you're doing? And they said, no. You had a bunch of women who are not in relationships with the overwhelming loud voice of, I should not have to do this, but you still have to do this for me. They're just saying, I'm a woman, I have my opinion. And I'm like, there should be a conversation here. It shouldn't be your way is the only right way and I have to cower because I'm a man and say no.
Okay, y'all. So the question that I propose is like, how much longer do we allow women to have rights? Like before the 19th Amendment get abolished, how much longer can society take literally women being at the forefront of the family?
Get back in the kitchen.
Now, that's a serious question. How much longer can society take with women? Because this project been going on since the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. Just respectfully, I think that there's a difference, honestly, between women having rights, meaning the right to vote, the right to have a driver's license, the right to own property, or the right to do basic things, and then being the forefront of the family. I think that's two separate issues, right? So as far as women having basic rights, I think that women should have rights. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that when we make it an extreme situation and we go to them being the head of the household, the head of the family, the breadwinner, so to speak, the primary caregiver money-wise, then we have issues. So I don't want to see women take their rights away or their rights.
I'm trying to help them out because with rights come responsibility. I'm serious. Like when you get rights, you have to be responsible with them. You have a responsibility to go out and vote, to voice your opinion, because these rights, they affect your day to day. I want the responsibility abolished from women altogether, bro.
But this is the thing. As a grown folk, I got you here. I'm passing. As a grown folk, you have autonomy of yourself, right? That's the first thing. You have the right to control your own world. Now, as a woman who is married and under the leadership and tutelage of her husband, then that becomes she submits to her husband, and her husband gives her guidance and direction and leads her and directs her, right? So I just think that it's a slippery slope when we're talking about taking rights away, but I don't think it should be as extreme as this. Go ahead, Papa.
Well, yeah, I think that we have to understand these rights come with consequences.
Facts.
And I think that that's the part that's misconstrued and missed. The being under the husband, right, and them being on one accord and the house voting as one is out the door because of all those rights. So we sacrifice family for the right to vote that we don't really exercise intentionally. A lot of times people are voting ballots, but people don't even know who's on the undercard. They just know who the president is. People don't participate in local elections, but we always pushing this, right, that. But then we destroyed our families for so-called rights. I wonder if women would get these rights back if we can bring our families back together.
Let me ask you this. I apologize. Can I ask him a question real quick, Kelly? Just real quick. Thank you, Kelly. Real quick. Do you think that it's an either or proposition? Do you think that automatically, because women have the right to vote, that it automatically means that they're giving up on their families or on the family structure? Or do you think that it's the extremity of the situation that makes it the situation that we have today?
Yeah, it definitely do, because with the right to do everything the man do, the woman view herself as equal. It can't be two chefs in the kitchen.
They have a sous chef. There's a sous chef.
There is a sous chef. That's a fact.
And you see why I ain't never heard of that shit.
Men have a helpmate. Men, you know.
But but not 2K. You still on your point, because he said chefs. He didn't say chef and sous chef. He said two chefs, right? So his premise is
CEOs, two CEOs.
Yeah,
not
that's
two
what he's saying.
Right, but wait. So real quick, y'all, and I apologize. So the right to vote, the right for women to vote, automatically gives them equality. Like equality means the same, and we know that men and women are not the same, right? We understand that women have a position and men have a position, but that doesn't make them less than us. That doesn't make them no more valuable than us. We just have different positions.
See, the thing is, women have always been equal. When they got equal rights, it made it unbalanced. It kind of like they got superiority now, because think about what a woman had all the way back then, and what she was still right there by the main nigga who was doing everything.
Hold on, 2K. So I've actually kind of studied this. Women were not equal. The reason why white women, majority, had fought for white women to vote, or vote for women to vote, because men always had the right to vote. Black men too, because people think that black people just got the right to vote in the 60s for some weird reason. But with the whole suffrage movement, what was going on was that a lot of women were destitute. They weren't able to get certain jobs. They weren't able to provide for themselves because they might have had a husband that had died, maybe died in the war, or they were a widow and things like that. So they had to work. They had to do certain things, and they weren't able. They weren't able to do that. So that's kind of where the suffragette movement came from, because basically I'm just saying the women were at a disadvantage.
Okay, y'all wasn't equal in the job force. But tell me this right here. Name that man who had a house to sleep in, who had food, who had a consistent meal and somebody providing for them, who didn't do nothing. No, there's no man in history that can tell you all of these things that still had. Y'all were equal, just didn't know it. Like y'all was toe to toe with the nigga who was doing everything while you stayed at home all day. That was equal. Now that y'all got the rights and you can work, that puts you over this dude now.
But TK, 2K, go ahead. I think that's equitable. I don't think that that's equality, right? So the truth of the matter is equality means the same. And I think we have to keep that in mind, right? So men and women are not equal. They are not the same, right? There's equity there, but they're not the same. Men have, men, you know what I'm saying? They're not the same. So at the end of the day, go ahead.
Well, so we ain't talking about white women. Right, okay. All women always contributed to our households in whatever way, shape, or form necessary. Facts. 2K also already highlighted the fact that men back in the day were literally on happy wife, happy life shit. Literally, here, take the check, beloved. All I need is a beer in the truck. I'm good.
Facts.
What happened was there's illusions out here now, right? That people think they can do it alone. And yet we are the closest to the poverty line other than the Native Americans, the so-called Native Americans who got decimated and Latino women. So we saying I'm independent. That shit is bullshit.
Right.
We're not winning. We're not winning. We need to be together to win. That's
we're not winning. Go ahead.
Does that mean that they have to give up the right to vote and the right to work, period, in order for us to win? That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't make sense to me that they have to, hold on very quick, that they have to give up all their rights for us to win. I think that there should be a balance.
I'll answer quick.
And the problem is there is no balance.
Yeah, deadass. What we're saying is what's going to get us to the winning point more quickly, right? So this extreme measure would force us. Right, because like we said, remember 2K's opening question. What was it? 2K, that opening statement that you did, the icebreaker.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Well, the icebreaker kind of speaks to this, right? Oftentimes,
the quote, the obstacle. You are your obstacle.
Yeah, we need difficult things to get us to galvanize, to push forward, and it's gonna take something extreme to fix us.
It's not even really the fixing. It's like, okay, women want the right to vote, right? And us men, they not acquiring the power the same way we had to acquire, so they don't respect it how we respect it. In order for us to get the right to vote, America had to break out from British and make the 13 colonies and go to war, and a bunch of people had to die, and they just got rights because they asked for it.
No, they didn't. But there was a whole suffrage movement. That's what I'm saying. There were things going on in this time period why women were fighting, because again, they were at the disadvantage to men. But hold on, 2K. Let me just say this really quick. But to your point, I do agree with Hamp, and I do agree with you that the state of affairs right now is terrible. I can see that, but there was a fight for women to vote. And here's the other thing. A lot of men, I'm not saying all men, but a lot of men vote stupidly. Not all do I think women vote stupidly, specifically black women vote the way they shouldn't. Yes, but black men are too.
No.
Men are too. Not to the same degree, but they are too. But
people vote stupid on either part. I'm not saying it. It's like, to me, this how I look at it. Women see men vote and be like, "What's that? I want to do it too." But when men say, "Hey, I want to vote," we had to go kill people to get freedom to even for this even to be a thing, and y'all don't respect it the same. It's kind of like, you want a boutique because you seen me with a boutique, but I spent my last dollar and somebody gave it to you. You not gonna respect your boutique like I respect mine, because I had to risk everything for it, and yours was just handed to you. That's what I'm saying. And so with these rights that y'all got today, y'all don't respect them because y'all don't have to die for them.
Okay.
And that's why civilization messed up how it is, because we got too many people who just don't understand the plight of how we got here and what was sacrificed. Y'all just wanted to say, I want it.
Now, listen, that's a real point. Like, you have a real legitimate point there, right? That is a great point, right? At the same time, with that being said, The problem is that anything out of balance is terrible, right? So when you have men, we have these rights, women have no rights, that's terrible. When you have women that are abusing their rights and trying to use their right to usurp the power and the authority of men, that is horrible, right? So again, we have to find a balance where it's not so much as they don't have any rights, no rights to vote, whatever the case may be, but that they're not usurping the power of men. Like, it has to be some sort of middle ground. And let me say this real quick for the record. I absolutely believe any black woman who is a feminist or goes to the feminist movement is ridiculous. I think that that is the most asinine thing that there ever could exist, because black men in America have never been in a position of power to put any system over them that would have them to have to fight against it. So let me just be clear about that.
Yeah, but I want to be clear. Like, women are what's running society, or the illusion that women. Women, to me, women are the overseers of the white man doing the work today. And I'm saying that because, like, Kels, to me, it's hard to say that it's not true.
Do you 2K?
We've had this argument. Go ahead, Hamp.
No, just real quick. 2K, do you think that men are still at the top though?
I think a select few of men.
Yeah. So I think what you're seeing is pseudo matriarchy, right? It's granted by those men at the top. So I think it's always men versus men, regardless. Like, if I
control lesser men.
I got mad daughters, right?
That's what we were saying last week. Yes, go ahead.
I was just saying, I got mad daughters, and so I'm gonna teach them how to do, like, I be boxing, they be boxing, right? They have, like, if he can't change a tire in 17 minutes, she gonna judge him for it, right?
Facts.
And so men have to get through men to get to these women.
Okay, now watch this.
You know what I mean?
Watch this. Yeah. Okay, you got the Congress, right? They make the bills, they make the laws, and I'll go approve right there. Yes, Who enforces the law?
The judiciary
branch, which will be the police,
white men.
Yeah.
White men. Okay, white men. Listen, so you're right. It's a lot of judo going on. So we run the man. These select few mans run the shit, but we got the women here to enforce it. The women are the society police right now.
But 2K, and we're not gonna have this whole argument again. But you just said the women still have to go to these men. It is still men judges. It is still majority men lawyers. It is still men that are doing this society. Black women, let's keep it a buck. Black women overwhelmingly came to vote for
I'm not
that
putting a color on this,
and they couldn't even get that woman in office. Okay,
I'm not putting a color on this.
These like men are minions.
About black. I thought we were talking.
Okay, so listen, this how it's rocking, bro, because when they make a law, it's just words on a piece of paper. It's nothing until it get enforced by the police that's when it becomes a problem. Women are society's police right now, bro.
But I think what y'all missing, a lot of y'all points are sound, right? But I think what y'all are missing is, and to her point, to Kel's point, is this: the head people are men that make the overall societal agendas, right?
Absolutely.
They use the pseudo power of women to control lesser men or to control the masses, right? So at the end of the day, it's still men who are running things, and they're just using these women as pawns for a greater play.
Yes,
absolutely.
And Izzy, we talked about this a whole hour and a half last week, and I said it, and Black said it, and 2K was saying his points too. But Black is going to kill me if I do not get to these super chats and transition. But this was a great topic. I wish I had a banner.
You got a topic?
I do. We have to do the headline of story, but cool. It's not going to take too long. So we have, let me go in order. Okay, so we have a $20 super chat, and it's from GBGville. They write TMBR, and that stands for This Might Be Risky Stampede. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat, GBGville. We have another super chat. We have a $1.99 super chat from Daily Living Capital. Shh, like that. Salute to DJ Hamp and panel. We have we got big money today. Okay, I see y'all in the chat. Bravo Tech and Drone Solutions with the 1999 super chat. Hamp in the house. TMBR fam, hashtag support. And we have friend to the show or supporter to the show, frequent show sponsor TO with a $20 super sticker. And I have a $4.99 super chat from Jay Catino. He writes, white women started the womanist movement and tricked black women to get on board. They subsequently abandoned the family structure, specifically women of a certain lineage that we cannot name were the starters of the whole feminist
movement.
Jews.
I'm not scared.
Yeah, the Jew.
Okay.
Jewish
folks. And it was 2 Jewish men that coined the term toxic masculinity as well. Little nugget for you. All right. We have another $4.99 super chat from Jake. Oh, nice, Jake.
He gotta get his shit off.
Hey, I see you. Look, and you paid twice, so I'm going to read it twice. When white women started the feminist movement and tricked black women to get on board and abandon the family structure. Yes, I hate feminism. Somebody called me a feminist over the weekend, and I held my composure. Okay, $20 super chat from Will. He says, "What up, Hamp? Just showing support." We got another $4.99 super chat from Real Estate Queen. Hey, 2K and panel. What's going on, Real Estate Queen? And we have another $20 super chat from John. He says, great combo. And he gives us 3 drink emojis. So you knew I don't drink the brown liquor. John, I see you. Appreciate
it. He trying to tell me I usually be 2 or 3 shots in by this time. So he just.
Oh.
Peer pressure, man. John, what up?
You drink this early? It's pretty early in the day.
we entrepreneurs. We make our own rules, Kel. You know
that. Okay, I see you.
Come on now.
Okay. All right. So we're going to transition into the headlining story. This is trending right now. I channeled my inner Cynthia G with this graphic. She put, because I don't know if y'all caught it. Greedy Bandit, Jurnee Smollett ex wants her retirement. Okay, so this is what's going on, and it's trending on TikTok. So basically, Jurnee, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but Jurnee Smollett husband, they were married from 2010 to 2019. So they were married 9 years. Jurnee, and I don't know who filed for divorce. I have to look this up. But in their divorce settlement, and she did not have a prenup. Stupid, because you've been making money since Full House. That was very dumb of you, Jurnee Smollett. But Jurnee Smollett, she got married this guy. They got divorced. In the settlement, he got nearly $1 million from the settlement because they were in California. Since their separation in 2019, he has received $7,000 per month in child support and alimony for their son, Hunter Zion Bell. But here's the rub. This is what's happening now. Since this divorce, because they divorced, it was settled in 2001, in August of 2001, Josiah Bell is seeking 50% of the actress's retirement savings, including her Screen Actors Guild pension, nearly 4 years after the divorce. Bell claims he is entitled to share. He's entitled to a share of the funds accumulated during their marriage from 2010 to 2019. Now, I'm going to tell you really quick what I think, and then I'm going to open up the question to the panel. Excuse me, I have to get into character.
She got to get into character.
So I've been doing this show with 2K for quite some time. So I'm going to channel my inner 2K. All right, here it goes. Black men are the worst thing that ever happened to black women in the history of the world. Black men, you are wrong for this. Black men, you are wrong for this. What do we always say? These black men, they are unaliving you black women. We don't know the rates that this is going on. You know, they are always taking us black women to court, so forth and so on. Okay, but no, nevertheless, I will say this. Dude, you're being greedy. You already got your settlement, And this is my thing. This is my issue with it. The girl been making money long before she got married. We saw her on Full House. She's been a SAG actress. She's accumulated money in her savings prior to this marriage. Now, I will say this. If she worked a regular job or any job, because I actually had a friend that divorced her husband and they were only married like 2 years. And in their divorce, because he used to put a lot of money in their retirement or in his retirement, she got half of the retirement funds from when they were married the 2 years. So my issue, and I felt like that was fair because y'all was only married, 2 years, but a lot of the money that he's saying that he's entitled to, actually majority of it, she had put in there prior to even marrying this man. And you got $1 million and you got $7,000 in child support or whatever. She stupidly didn't sign a prenup, but it is of my opinion that he is not entitled to half of her retirement because that's insane. She's been acting more than 9 years. But that's my question. I will open it to you guys. Do you think this is fair? Because all the men online, they're saying, who cares? That's what she gets.
Yeah, like I'm gonna channel my inner woman since you got into your bag.
Okay. I knew you would.
Yes, King. Get your bag, King. Get your bag, King. Yes, because that's just what it's been, okay? Oh shit! If you look at all the dudes' face, we don't care because that's been the same. I ain't gonna even say it. That's what's been going on with us.
But men and women are not equal.
Listen, we have been screaming to the top of the mountain that that's not fair. Y'all didn't give a fuck when the ball was in y'all court, but now that it's starting to bounce on over here, now y'all can see the problem with it. No, be quiet. Deal with it. That woman couldn't have made that money if that man wasn't there taking care of that baby. That she stopped that man from working. Obviously, his legs weren't good enough no more, so he could ever work a job again. So now, Kels, if y'all can understand it for all these years before, shut up and understand it now.
Yeah.
Okay, I will
he
say
deserves every bit of money that he asked it for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, I actually do give pushback, and I'm not a radical feminist in the whole bid. I will say, I just think no person is entitled to retirement monies that were accumulated prior to a union, man or woman.
Tell men about it. We know. Oh, we know.
Yeah.
We have been singing from this. So it's all cool until the rabbit got the gun.
But this is the thing, y'all. You always
you
say,
on mute.
Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Hey,
right.
like the Chuster speak says, drizzle, 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 drizzle.
It's time.
Hey, listen. He had to watch his wife be on screen and make love scenes with other niggas while he was with the baby, changing diapers and feeding baby and swaddling the baby. He was a poor house husband.
Poor man.
His wife was going to get the coin. Hey, listen. She chose to give him half of her retirement. I want half, Eddie. I want half.
Yeah.
This is the thing that people misunderstand. This the law. The law don't have a gender. It's just that most often women are on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
But you see, what's a little ugly blonde girl? Oh, baby, I wasn't supposed to know. Yeah, right. You seen with Federline, right? Hit her with the honey bun because the law is the law. You know what I mean? And that's what happens so often all the time. And we want to argue about it. You know what I mean? It's just that men are on the other side about 15% of the time when alimony is even involved. You know?
Yeah, this just a simple fact of the rabbit got the gun now.
And she was stupid, like I said to it, like all these men that complain about he got all this and blah, blah. You're stupid if you don't have a daggone prenup. Lady, you've been making money since the 90s, literally. I remember seeing you on that show, Full House, because I was watching. You've been making money. You stupidly got married in California of all states. We all know it's an equal state. You should have got a prenup. So that's how he got the $1 million. But I still say, dude, now you're getting greedy. You won your money. And I would say again, I would say this either way.
He gave the best years of his life. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm
not
not
$1
million.
Hey,
hold on,
not gonna cry. He gave the best years of his life.
Come on,
9 years I was your secretary. Praying every day of the week.
Sing it, bro.
He was got $1 million. Was
she should work it out.
No,
why she ain't work it out? She should have worked it out.
I don't know who filed. I do want to know who
She should have stayed with her family.
She should have strapped that shit.
Yeah, she should have stayed with her family.
So y'all really believe? Okay, so I'm gonna ask you one more time. Any man or woman, you think a person is entitled to your retirement?
So
even when they wasn't together, I mean,
when
they wasn't together.
One clarification point. I thought when you read it, Kel, I thought it said the years in which they were together. I thought
I'll read it again.
No.
Well, it does, but then it's also talking about her SAG pension. So her SAG pension. Hold on, her SAG, because she's been a SAG actress since before then. Because I will say, if it was during when they were married, I really can't argue that, but it says seeking 50% of the actress's retirement savings, including her SAG pension nearly 4 years after their marriage. Bell claims he is entitled to a share of the funds accumulated during their marriage from 2010 to 2019.
You know what's crazy? If you married 10 years, right? If you married 10 years to somebody, and they worked and you didn't, you're entitled to Social Security based on them working and you was married 10 years.
I didn't know that.
And it doesn't have to be consecutive years. It's just 10 years period into the workforce and paying taxes. You're entitled to Social Security on your spouse's work.
You gotta think about it, Kel. She never get to that point if without him. The from 2010.
Knock it off.
No, from 2010 to 2019, he had to be her emotional punching bag. He probably was rehearsing the lines with her, giving her pointers. She don't get to that point without him.
Didn't she get knocked down in a couple of the movies? Wait, hold on. Didn't she get knocked down in a couple of movies? Wasn't she making the ooh-ah face in a couple of movies?
Yes, bro.
This is why you're talking crazy, 2K, because if this was an NFL player or an NBA player, you would not be saying that woman was cooking his meals and this, that, and the third. You
asked the question. You said, do we really believe that this should happen? No, we do not. Period. But we have came to the realization of this is what happens.
This is what happened.
We've been telling y'all that this ain't ever been right.
It never
been
right.
Imagine me. I took care of your ass for 15 years. You ain't worked a job in 15 years. Did I fuck you so hard that you can't get a job no more after me?
I think it's fair. I think it's fair. I think we have alimony for a reason, and again, it goes both ways. Like Hamp said, the law is the law.
How you divorce me and still want to be married to my money?
Exactly.
This shit comes with me. It's not right, Cal.
Yes,
not all. But here's the thing: not all.
The money stays home.
Not
that's a benefit of being with me. My money. If you don't want the benefit, leave me alone. Now I will. Now this what I do agree with, Kiz. He should get her a separation fee. What they call it at the jobs? A service package.
He got $1 million.
No, that ain't enough.
He got $1 million.
No, over that retirement money. That's what he said. No. That retirement.
No, he got, when they divorced, he got $1 million in settlement, and he gets alimony, and he gets child support.
She's saying he got his severance. Essentially.
Yes.
It's not enough. It's not enough.
Okay, when the roles are reversed, I'm pretty consistent. I say we have alimony for a reason. We have certain things for a reason. She didn't take precautions. It is what it is. But I do think, because she's been a well-known actress, she's been acting way before she got married. I don't think any person is entitled to wages that they have in their retirement that they've made before this person, and he did not elevate her or anything, just like all these NBA players and these NFL. Hold on, Izzy. Just like all these NFL players and NBA players, y'all say that these women didn't elevate them with their game.
But they still get $168 million. Juanita Jordan, anybody? They still get $200 million. A daggone Kim Kardashian, anybody? They still get all kinds of crazy settlements, regardless to whether they were shooting in the gym or not.
He did. This is what I'm saying. That's why we have settlements. I'm talking specifically about the retirement. He got his money.
They forgot that in the set it was supposed to be included, but some kind of way maybe she didn't get it yet. They forgot it, so they had to.
But now you gotta use the cliche that we hear when it's on the women. He gave her that baby, right?
Oh shit!
Yeah, she did.
No, Kels. He gave her that baby. The role is reversed now.
And she's paying for it like all these men do. She's getting $7,000.
But now there's money. There's money that has been amassed since when they were together. She put in a savings account, right? Yeah, I'm entitled to that, right? I have been out the workforce for 10 years. Who gonna want me? I don't have any relevant experience.
No,
you gotta make sure I'm alimony's good. For he's getting alimony.
No, that was supposed to be included.
It'll be nasty work if he go ask for a child support increase. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's nasty work.
Yo, and we saying it's up, right? This is, I just in terms, you see how we talking about it, because this is the conversation. Like, it doesn't make sense. Another thing I was talking about, right? Like, they put child support shit in an equation. Them lawyers be robbing niggas when they say, "Oh, let me help you." With what? She ain't listening to me. There's no mediation. There's an equation and there's a payment. You know what I mean? She's subject to the laws now.
Yeah, I hate that for her. In reality.
Yeah.
I hate that for her, just like I hate that for anybody.
Fact.
But let's not go all hoorah and he wrong now when we got 50, 60 years of data that this been happening. Y'all ain't give a fuck. But now that this is starting to become more and more common and y'all not benefiting from this shit, y'all hang in there, my girl. It's gonna be okay.
2K. The profound shit you said, 2K, was fighting for this shit and just receiving it. Mm-hmm. So you receive all these benefits, equality, opportunity, right? And now that it is equal, you get to see what happens in the fallout, right? Because laws are often created to try to fix something. But now that things are being equal, ain't no telling who gonna be subject to this bullshit.
Kelly Clarkson. Yes,
Woo.
Kelly
She
Clarkson.
paid like she weighed too. God,
she got taken to the cleaners, and Jay Money saying, "Kelly, fight back." I said what I had to say. I'm consistent. I'm not mad with the dude paying the out. He got to pay alimony. She got to pay alimony. She got to pay child support. It is what it is. Like I said, anybody that you're already rich, you already have your star established, and you don't have a prenup, that's your fault. And to you men, hold on, because Jay Money going to say, well, women don't want to sign these prenups. Like I always say, then don't marry that broad. Okay, what was the guy? He was Michael Strahan. Michael Strahan didn't marry Nicole Murphy. She wouldn't sign a prenup. And if you, I'm not mad at that. If you hold the cards and you say, hey, you got to sign this, and these broads don't want to sign it, they clearly want to take they got an ulterior motive, because in these prenups, they have clauses where if the guy cheats, then it's null and void, and this, that, and the third.
It's so easy to just say, say, oh, make us sign a prenup when that's not your love.
Hey, I don't care. I don't care if you don't want somebody to sign a prenup. Be prepared for losing half of everything, because that's your dumbass fault. That's your dumbass fault.
This like you being in a fight where this like you have never been in a fight and telling me how to fight.
I've been in a fight before.
Okay, but this is equivalent.
Did you win?
Hey, there are very few men, especially if that man if that man really in love. There's very few men who gonna go ask his wife for a prenup, because that's gonna become a butterfly effect in itself.
I don't care. I don't care. You're a man. Be a man. Men have to lead. If you are running, if you are the head of your house, you're ruling this roost, and you have everything to gain. I mean, you have everything
you
to
talking
lose.
to niggas who have to lie to women about how they really look in their dress. So do you think they gonna ask them for a prenup?
They don't have to ask. And when they lose half, I'm not going to have any sympathy. Just like I don't have sympathy for this broad. This is why I don't have sympathy for Jurnee. Jurnee, you've been rich for a very long time, and you got married in a 50-50 state, California, and you didn't have a prenup. That's your dumbass fault.
So listen,
That's
I don't
your
think,
fault. I have no sympathy for these guys.
So check this out, Kel. See, most niggas, if I'm married with you, I'm married. I don't mind about sharing half of my wealth with my wife. That's not a problem. The money isn't the problem. It's you wanting to leave me and then continue to share half of the wealth. And see, the prenup, that's not something we really thinking about, because I don't care about giving you half of the money. Like, that's cool. We together. It's just like, why would I ask you for a prenup? Start the doubt, then the shit start to go down here. Like, damn, did I cause the shit?
I thought men were the non-emotional ones.
No, we not emotional. It's your reaction to the situation that's gonna fuck it up.
What, so you don't trust me? You don't
you're
love
scared
me?
of the woman.
But you can't. At the end of the day, you can't allow her to dictate your business. Like, for example, Travis Hunter needed to have a prenup in place, regardless of what that girl said, because if you ain't signing this, I'm not getting married to you. I need to protect me just in case. And so, you know what I'm saying? That's all it is. It's, you got insurance, don't you?
And Izzy, like 2K just said, we have 50, 100 years of empirical data. And y'all always say women are fickle. You say women, they move based off emotion. So why would you not protect your assets? So you're not going to do it because of the feelings of a fickle woman? That's your fault. That's your fault.
Kenneth said, "Who was we? None of us are rich to say we wouldn't ask for a prenup." I think it's, bro. I think I go more crazy of you trying to take half of my shit, not being rich.
Yeah, I got, because you don't got shit to lose. I
think I go more crazy than, like, you trying to take half of the little.
Yeah,
you're not taking half of a lot.
Yeah, and it really leave a lot of men destitute, and a lot of men don't fight. We always say this shit, right? Oh, I could get it back. That's how we be thinking, right? And we don't look at her like we should in these situations. She become our worst enemy. Like, it literally, that's what it is. That's the fight. But men, we always kind of try to be benevolent in that process, and we get our teeth kicked in because of it.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? Now, only 15, to that chat's point, 15% of marriages end with alimony. So we agree that's a minority,
right?
But 2K's point stands tall. She taking half of the little bit of shit I got.
Yeah, that hurts. That hurts.
That hurts. Or he, right? In this instance, when whoever's the breadwinner, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if you only got $2 and someone take one,
one. Come on, bro. Like, they hit different, bro.
They hit different.
But you know what else, Ham? Here's why. Even when this situation, my sympathy is still limited. Like I said, as far as, should add a prenup, post-nup, whatever.
Yeah.
Men, a woman that gets divorced, by the time usually she gets divorced, she does not have the same worth or value as she did entering that marriage, meaning she'll probably never get, I'm not gonna say she probably, it will be harder for her, because we know women, their value is based off their beauty. They're usually prettier when they're younger. Men will find another woman. They'll be okay. Yeah, where that's not the case, with these women.
Well, listen, I'm gonna tell you this. Us niggas, we do have a waiver system. Let's say you was locked in a nigga program for 10 years, y'all was married. We still don't hold y'all as the same standards we do a baby mama.
Right.
Oh, she was married. Okay, I can get her a waiver.
Yeah.
Because you know that she was committed to a job for a certain amount of time, so she could do that job. Because I was thinking about Tracy Edmonds and Nicole Murphy and a bunch of other bras that be passed around. You know what I'm saying, from situation to situation, because they know that her resume is long.
Somebody believed in you at some point.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it just ain't paying out over there for you. We'll give y'all the waiver out the marriage. It's the baby mamas with the different baby daddies.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. It's acceptable. More acceptable, I guess. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So y'all don't lose shit, but y'all lose value just because y'all aging. You wake up a different day, you lost a little value. But y'all don't lose the amount of value of you just getting out of a breakup with your third baby dad.
But I think that we got to stop this talking point, because Black women are the one women who a lot of times physically, let's just talk about the physical aspect of it. They don't diminish that much of value. And some of them actually look better the older that they get.
But see,
because they start to fill out a little bit more. They start to get a little bit more of their sexy on. Black women age well. What? Yo, Hamp, what?
Talk your shit.
Generally speaking, Black women age well. Y'all are bugging out.
Let me say this before I say anything.
Okay.
I know some 45-year-old, 50-year-old women that are fine, bro. Their body fine, they look good.
Let me say this before I say anything. You know I love you first and foremost. Let me just get that out.
You know I love you too. We don't have to agree, Hamp. Let's get it.
Damn, I got 2 less Facebook friends after this shit. This is diabolical. Yo, what are we? It's like I'm asking Kush about the bust through the door. So they age better than white women, etc. Okay, but we ain't looking at them to our earlier conversation, and then you still comparing them to other Black younger women. So that's their competition. That's who the people they got to look better than, and overwhelmingly, it's not happening.
That's what I was going to say.
Wait. So wait. Hold on, Ham. Time out.
Talk your shit.
I'm good. So you telling me this young generation of unbelievable butterfly lashes, plastic body batches is better than a homegrown natural woman with all her accoutrements? That's what you're trying to tell me? That these plastic bear bitches is better than older classic women?
Hello, who you talking about?
These young women, what you mean? These young women be the ones getting the BBLs and having the butterfly lashes and having the weaves.
No, easy. You got it all fucked up. The older women look just like the younger women, and that's the problem. The market.
Where y'all be at?
Listen, that's the problem right there. So she's 45 and she listen, Maria, she's 45 and she look just as good as one of these 23-year-olds. The thing is, she got way more mileage. Yeah, it's a Bentley, but it's a 2008.
Man,
both of them Bentleys.
That Bentley got a kickstand on it, man.
Yeah, like
come on, man. Y'all Black women age well, bro.
No, they age well, but comparatively,
I'm talking about physically, Black women age well, but I don't even. But see, maybe I'm the wrong person to gauge this, because I don't even look at younger women as an option because of the mentality of a lot of younger women. There's not very much in common or very much.
Like you're a little older than us too. Yeah, you like used cars. That's fine.
Hey, listen. Oh, I like used classic cars that have a lot of value.
They still got a lot of miles on them.
But there's still classic cars that don't have a lot of miles on them that are worth more than a new car because it's a classic.
But take this walk with me. I mean, it's mostly Pintos keeping it tall, but you know that. So I'm a club
Pinto in 100 years, bro.
I'm bugging. But yo, I'm a club DJ, right? Big ass clubs. You can't tell the difference in the conduct, the weave, the lashes, the bad BBLs, the young ones, the older ones, but it's the middle age ones, but 30 to 40 that are really getting the BBLs because their bodies are starting to, you know what I mean? Like you said, settle in.
Well, hold on, Ham.
Those the ones.
It's a certain type of women
that's
40 years old still go to the club.
Yeah, because I don't know too many 40-year-old women still going to the club.
Nah,
this is where I'm at. I don't know.
Okay, so here's my perspective, right? Just so y'all can have context. Washington, D.C. and Houston, Texas, right? These are the hubs, right? You agree, Atlanta.
Yeah.
And so when I'm DJing at Camp, I don't know if y'all heard of Camp or the Park on 14th, right? Real big ass clubs. They go to brunch, right? You agree they go to brunch.
I do like a good brunch.
Right?
I don't like Park, but I do like a good brunch.
And so 12 o'clock, right? It's even, right? I'm playing like smooth shit. 1 o'clock, I'm starting to turn it up, and I see the bad built BBLs from 30 to 40 getting jiggy. That's what happens. Like, so it's not only have to be a nightlife. You see what I mean? It's just that the environment.
Have you ever seen a BBL? Have you ever seen a BBL to make you turn the music off?
Yo, I've seen a BBL. I mixed the wrong, so I ended up playing before I let go. I thought it was over. I had 30 minutes left.
Yo, let me ask you a question. Yo, Hamp, so you telling me you don't think that our women age very, very well?
They grades great, yes.
Right, that's so that was my only point. That a lot of older women, I think that y'all, when we talk about the wall and when we talk about how less attractive physically, remember I just said physically, our women are the older that they get. I think that that's a different conversation than other women.
I think that hurt them though, Izzy, because they are still competing with the younger. Mm-hmm. And if the competition and if both of them look the same, I'm going with the newer model.
I mean, that makes sense. If they look the same,
some that look a little older, but I know it's more mature, less of this, less of what the 23-year-old have to offer.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
You're gonna mess up. That's where these guys go wrong, because, like you said, she ain't in no program. She's a knucklehead. She's a renegade. Where the older woman, she's already in her mind. She figured out, okay, I'm not going to be out in these streets. I'm not a knuckle. They're wiser. What do they say? Youth is way slower.
That's unfortunate.
Hold on. To Izzy, to your point, you said you like old school cars, right?
Yeah.
What new school car look like a Cutlass? It ain't one.
It ain't one.
All the old school cars and the new school cars look the same. So I'm gonna go get with the new shit because they got better gas to mileage ratio. Case closed.
Yo, in 2K, when you get an offender bender with the new one, you could take that shit off and pop in
old school. No, what you talking about now?
Nah, because it's metal,
right? So it don't get damaged.
What I'm saying is you can't just replace it though, right? It's super expensive to replace that.
Right, it's not because it's
but he's talking about the value add of the new car. The gas mileage is better. It's easier to fix and etc. You could find the parts. And here's the other thing.
I think it's what you're into, though. Really.
Well, Kel said some shit that gave me cause for pause. She older, wiser. She got her shit together. She already settled in. I own a moving company. 2K. When niggas come from 2 men in the truck, I don't hire them. They got bad experience. I have to reteach them everything. You know what I mean? Because they've learned the wrong way. Kels, when people used to come from Benning Road from the little league and come to Flowers, I say, you don't know how to play football. You know how to run into people because they learned wrong for too long. Yeah. So now she got a plan that I got to recalibrate. Who want to do all that?
Yeah, I understand that. I get that. But I'm just saying there are some women, and like you said, the ones that were already under a program, they have wisdom, or they should. But I'm not saying they're not older women that are knuckleheads too.
But listen, the only reason why I said their look and I didn't go to your point, Kels, is because of the fact that that's unfortunately a lot of our sisters are not very mature and not very stable in the mindset to be able to obtain a relationship or keep one. And that's the reason why we're in the position that we're in. So I'm just talking about strictly the aesthetic, because to me, you know, the black woman is the most beautiful women on the planet. You know what I'm saying? And y'all hold it together well physically. Now, if y'all get y'all mind together, y'all, there ain't gonna be nobody that could touch you. But y'all got to get y'all mind right. Y'all got to get your mind.
I agree. Fully agree. Let me read this last super chat. Because Black is in the comments. Black, I'm on my job. Relax, Black. I got this.
That's
it. I don't even see it coming.
Oh, he's like that super chat. He been messaging me the whole time in the chat. Okay. With the 190, I can't talk. With the 199 super chat, Klimbo writes, Anthony Edwards, baby mama greedy, pay this man. Look, she's doing a lot,
greedy.
She doing I think she just wants to be relevant. I think
if she get her bag though, no dude gonna yell to the top of the mountain. Okay, she just another woman got the bag.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he put a baby in her. He did that. You know, I'm glad she didn't kill the baby.
She should.
You know.
Don't say it. Come on, 2K. Why you don't say that?
I'm tired of these. Cause, bro, see, I got kids, And my kids got to go to school with kids who shouldn't be here.
You say protect the children. How is killing children protecting the kids, 2K?
By not bringing them here. That's the ultimate protection.
You are so demonic right now.
I'm not demonic,
You're so
bro.
demonic.
Do you know
You
how
you are a liberal. You're a liberal.
I don't know the fucking liberal. Listen, you know how hard it is to raise a child in a house full of love, and then you send them to a house with a woman. I only got that nigga there for a check. Bro,
I'm sure he would rather be alive than dead.
Listen, my daughter, she wouldn't know the difference. My daughter want to be a walker, and
What's
so
a
that
walker?
means
A dog walker,
like after school. So she sit around.
Oh, she want to walk home.
And I told her no because I like, baby, when you walk to the playground, this where the savages come out. Like you ain't built like I'm having to explain to her. You built in a house full of love. These people that walk, they got to walk because they mama at work and they probably don't care about them that much. And I don't want her out there with the kids for long periods of time unattended because they'll hop on her ass. Mm-hmm. So I'm having to please stop bringing in these babies y'all really don't love. How these love children, bro?
Yeah,
it's funny how all the people that advocate for abortion have already been born. Isn't that funny?
Yeah,
it'd be impossible to be the other way.
That's my point. That's my point. No, it's easy to advocate, for abortion when you're alive. You're alive.
Listen, I'm here to tell you, I probably was the one who should have got aborted. I was one of the ones.
No, you shouldn't.
No. I just listen, bro. Some old niggas just took a liking to me, and I came up under their belt. But if it weren't for them niggas, I'm like every other nigga in jail. Right?
No, but that's the thing. But they did take a liking to you, and you do got something special about you. You do got something that you offer to the world, your perspective, whatever the case may be. So it's not like the people that's here is meant to be here. Like, human beings to exist. We have won the greatest race that there ever is to exist. You know what I'm saying? You beat out millions and millions of sperm to exist. So you're supposed to be here. You have a purpose. There is a plan for you. Now, whether you accept that purpose, whether you accept that plan, that's up to you.
I still can't believe I was sperm because I don't know how to swim. Like, you can't make that shit make sense.
That boy crazy.
Crazy as hell, man.
I don't think I was. I think I just woke up one day.
I think so too, bro.
You got a lot of selfish people. I think that's what I hear from 2K point. You know what I mean? They selfishly having sex with no alternative, no means, no income, and then they want to become righteous, and they put these kids in horrible situations.
They do, but I don't believe murder is the answer. I don't believe.
Oh yeah, but just independently, like just in terms of how selfish these parents are.
Yes,
Oh yeah.
Right, and then the affects on the kids around them. Like my neighbors can't do what they want. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I got two sets of twins, 3, 2, 2. The neighbor can't do what they want to do. If he doing some wild shit, I'm going over there.
You got the police.
Yeah, because it's my neighborhood. My kids live here, play with his kids. You feel me? And my neighbor cool, but just as an example, right? You can't. How you do anything is how you do everything. You let that shit slide, that affects your household, whether you like it or not.
So let's normalize it. Let's normalize that vacuum, man. Sometimes you gotta stick that dirt devil down there.
Yo, come on, man. No, hell no. You wild like whoa. No, you wild as hell. Hell no.
Pencils got erasers for a reason, man.
No, come on, man. Hell no. Hell no.
He's being
hell no. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No,
Pencils got erasers for a reason, man. Let's fix the mistake, dog.
Sir. No,
hey, man, we deep in the overtime. It's time for us to get on up out of here.
Oh, we got it. Okay, so what do you guys have shows later or and I've been putting your links in the chat, so we are gonna do you have anything going on later today, Hamp?
Oh yeah, I go live at 8 p.m. I think I have a pretty dope interview coming up. If not, it'll be a mixed panel, dope topic, regular shit. But yeah, this might be risky, man, but I appreciate the invite. I had fun as hell this morning, man. I love y'all. I think this show is awesome.
Hey, so Kels was hipping me to your platform. I'm new to YouTube, bro. A lot of people think I've been here I'm new to YouTube. So she told me about your platform, and I never got a chance to check it out. But after kicking it with you today, I'd love to come on your show and kick it.
Yeah, yo, for sure. How you usually lock in? Facebook, YouTube, one of them things.
I keep my
Instagram?
number, bro. Yeah,
Okay.
I still work out the old school, Mitch. I keep my number.
Me too. So yeah, I put my mind in the private chat for sure.
Okay,
man.
cool. I'll back chat.
Okay, Izzy, are you going live later today?
Salute. Probably not later today, but y'all can catch me on Real Spill with Mills on YouTube. I'm usually live during the day, almost every day except for Sunday. But and sometimes I do. But I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's been a dope build. I really enjoyed the time. I got to kick it with Hamp. I don't get to kick it with Hamp that much because we live a lot of times at the same time. But salute to Hamp. Salute to y'all, man. Y'all definitely got a dope thing going on. And I appreciate it, man.
I appreciate y'all for rocking with us at the infant stage too. I promise it won't be like this next year.
Nah, it's good. Yo, we
Yeah.
had 150 people in an hour and a half. That's perfect.
Yeah. Hey, listen, anytime, man. Anytime. If y'all give me advance notice, I'll be glad to come back and chop it up with y'all. This was definitely fun. You know, I loved it.
Y'all take care, man. I appreciate you for having me.
Easy.
Peace.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.